right, moving on to visitors. Brian, would you like to present your Eagle Scout project to people?
I'm Brian Mitchell, and I would like to present my Eagle project. That would be a kiosk at the new trailhead for the bike trail. And I have some plans here, and there's a picture on there. If you want to see a picture. The cost comes out to about $500 when I estimated. It's going to be a shingle instead of the slate that's on the paper there, and it will have a metal sign instead of just like a cork board or something, so it's more permanent.
When are you looking to begin this project?
I'm hoping to begin at the beginning of June. Hopefully, if everything goes well, it'll be done by the end of June.
Yeah, what troop are you with?
I'm with Troop 6 out of Salem.
Where's this going to be located at?
At the new trailhead for the Green Trail.
Are you still going to do what we talked about, the coke ovens and so on one side and the bike trail and so on the other? Okay.
We will need a motion from council for record. You need to establish 4 hours.
Motion to move forward with the Eagle Scout project, everything by Brian. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call. Fire. Yes. Barry.
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Carlo.
Yes.
Brian, I do appreciate you taking interest in helping out our village. Don't go unnoticed, so I appreciate that. Thanks.
Thank you.
Southside Concerned Citizens, wish to address council.
Yes. Okay, I've given a letter to each of the council members. Don't know if you had a chance to read it, but I'll read it out loud to everyone. Whoops. Can't see it. Okay, Livonia Village Council. A year ago, the concerned Southside neighbors approached council with complaints about 404 Pearl Street and the then tenant at the Advantage tank line. We were assured by the property owner's spokesperson that upon vacating the property, the parking lot remediations concerning the EPA and the lot itself was the responsibility of Advantage. At that time, the lease term date was May 31st through 2016. However, due to circumstances that weren't disclosed to our group, the lease was extended to October 31st, 2016. During the last month of the extended lease, EPA took many samples, and there was much digging and fill done, but no leveling of the parking lot took place. There was some very minor shoving around of dirt by ill-suited equipment that accomplished little. Since we've seen nothing being done to the property since October 16, we have to assume that EPA has discharged its case and Advantage has done all they're going to do. Our group is therefore petitioning council for the property owner to bring this parking lot into compliance prior to renting and leasing it out to another tenant, as stated in Article 641, 643, and 811. There is still major runoff onto adjoining residential properties every time it rains, a problem that needs addressed immediately. And now the 404 Pearl Street property has been advertised for new tenants, and that goes in Article 643. Our neighborhood has been blissfully quiet until one semi started parking there approximately a month ago. So far, the driver seems cognizant of driving in a residential area. He, however, isn't respectful of the surrounding when he starts the vehicle, especially when it's dark. He lets it idle for some time with headlights blazing directly into the neighboring home. At least if he parked the truck heading to the patrol building, his headlights wouldn't disturb residents. However, this is the very reason the landscape barrier needs placed around the parking lot, which is Article 641. The parking lot dust will need to be addressed if and when a new tenant moves in, Article 821. For the above listed reasons, we have updated our petition and are presenting it to council with a plea that this situation should not just be buried on a desk. There are ordinances out there for a reason. One of the spokespersons for the property said that the property was grandfathered, therefore they aren't responsible for improvements stated in the ordinances. However, protecting the neighborhood is of vital importance. The runoff needs addressed ASAP, as does the landscape barrier. Our group appreciates what council has done, although we haven't seen any engine brake signs installed as of date. We are ever watchful and very protective of our neighborhood for the health, safety of our residents, and it's important that the property owners follow protocols dictated by zoning. Thank you. Hopefully, we get some action.
You have a, actual petition that you want to submit to the minutes?
Petition?
Yes.
Dan's got copies of 70 of them. We have more to come in.
Okay. All right, is there any visitors that'd like to address council at this time? Carol?
I would like to thank Bill, Dave, Danny, Chip for supporting our cause. We had a wonderful turnout. The girls really worked hard. We're still recuperating. I would also like to thank my husband, who did a marvelous job, Neil and the mayor, who saved, washed dishes, ran here, ran there, did everything he possibly could for us. We really, really appreciate it.
Appreciate what you've done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the food was delicious.
Thank you.
All right. Is there any other business that'd like to address council at this time? The approval of April 19, 2017 council meeting minutes.
Make a motion to admit minutes to be approved as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire.
Yes.
Barry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Moving on to finance, Mr. Chismar.
General fund, $12,727.30, police, $15,727.62, street construction, $4,459.41, cemetery, $1,594.44, police disability pension, $1,449.09, fire, $3,514.99, EMS, $1,715.17, water, $6,740.56, sewer, $6,934.97, lab, $2,663.60, for a total of $57,527.15.
Make a motion that the warrants run and the bills be paid.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Barry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Motion to approve the cash summary report.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Barry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler. Yes. Garlow.
Yes.
Is there any other business under finance this time? We move on to legislation.
Yes, thank you. The first one will be ordinance number 17-2489. It's an ordinance approving and adopting and enacting the 2017 edition of the Model Ohio Municipal Code, the Administrative Code, as revised through November 1st, 2016, published by the American League Publishing, the Village of Antonio, Ohio, repealing ordinances and resolutions in conflict therewith, publishing an enactment of the new matter and declaring an emergency. And,
ordinance number 17-2489 as presented.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler. Yes. Garlow.
Yes.
Make a motion to pass ordinance number 17-2489 under suspension of rules as introduced.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Next will be ordinance number 17-2490. It's an ordinance approving, adopting, and enacting the 2017 edition of the Model Ohio Municipal Code, Traffic Code, as revised through November 1st, 2016, published by American Legal Publishing, Village of Potomac, Ohio, repealing ordinances and resolutions in conflict therewith, publishing the enactment of the new manner, and declaring an emergency. Again, that's ordinance number 17-2490.
Suspend the rules to pass ordinance number 17-2490 as an emergency.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Make a motion to pass ordinance number 17-2490 as a suspension of rules.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Next will be ordinance number 17-2491. It's an ordinance approving, adopting, and enacting the 2017 edition of the Model Ohio Municipal Code, General Offenses Code, as revised from November 1st, 2016, published by the American Legal Publishing, Village of Potomac, Ohio, repealing ordinances and resolutions in conflict therewith, publishing the enactment of the new manner, and declaring an emergency. Again, that's ordinance 17-2491.
Motion to suspend the rules to pass ordinance number 17-2491 as an emergency.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler. Yes. Garlow.
Yes.
Motion to pass ordinance number 17-2491 under suspension of rules as an emergency.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Finally, we have a first reading on an ordinance, but really should be a resolution, I guess. It's gonna be a resolution authorizing the mayor and fiscal officer to enter into RETA, tax portal member agreement. Again, that's the first reading of that particular one. Kevin, you know, well, I think this is regarding, you already voted about converting over to RETA, that's concerning one of their requirements on the computers and the software, and what we have to provide, what their obligations are, so. Again, that's the first reading of that particular resolution.
Motion to pass the first reading of resolution 17-2490.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. No. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other legislative at this time?
No.
Moving on to correspondence. All right. Design committees have anything to report? All right. Commissions, I'd like to, ask the council to appoint, Mike Coco to the park board.
I am Mike Coe.
We will be happy to do that, motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler.
Yes.
Garlow.
Yes.
All right. I appreciate you stepping up, doing this. We always need volunteers. It's really great, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Moving on to police.
I'd like to make a recommendation to hire Michael Miller as a reserve officer.
Make that motion.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yes. Perry. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Yes. Barlow.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Miller,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of Ohio
and the Constitution of Ohio
and the ordinances
and the ordinances
and/or laws
and/or laws
of the Village of Latonia,
of the Village of Latonia,
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
the duties of a patrol officer
the duties of a patrol officer
for the Village of Latonia,
for the Village of Latonia,
which I have been appointed.
which I have been appointed.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Thank you.
And a business letter, please. All right, moving on to fire, Chief Effer.
I have one thing, I'd like to replace our landing lights, suites for my helicopters, they're projecting traffic. They're at a price of, $609.36, for 6 of them for starters. Our old ones, batteries are shot, can't replace them.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Fire. Yep. Yes. Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Mueller. Yes. Barlow.
Yes.
EMS.
Street, Ms. Phillips.
Just a couple of things here, sir. The, State Route 344, ODOT's gonna be edging 344. They're gonna be starting somewhere right around May the 10th. I put a news release out, it should be in the paper probably today or tomorrow. They start on the 10th, it'll take about a week to do the grinding through. They're gonna take about an inch and a half to 2 inches off, they'll replace back an inch and a half to 2 inches. First week will be grinding, the next 4 to 5 days will be patching and repairing in spots that needs it. And it takes a week and a half to 2 weeks to do the final paving. So the project itself will be about a month long. So if you're traveling 344, you might want to try an alternate route for that time frame, or else you're going to be slowed down a little bit in traffic or stop at times. Anybody got any questions on that? I'd be more glad to answer. Yeah.
Will the 2 holes down by Andy be repaired prior to that?
Yeah.
Oh, they're killers.
That's the gas company that does those.
Okay.
Their signature.
That's Columbia Gas did those, but yes, they will be repaired. That'll be part of the repair.
If they aren't gonna be filled in sooner than
They,
that?
actually, Columbia Gas was supposed to come down today and sell it.
Could use a car.
And the other thing, I believe that the mayor had talked to Randy about chip and seal. It looks like we did about, our original chip and seal program for this year, we wanted about 4 miles and something, 4.5 miles of chip and seal done. Budget-wise, I think we're looking at 1 mile of chip and seal this year, possibly.
I would like to set a back 25,000, I think we can swing that, income tax receipts are a little ahead of where they were last year. So I think I'd be comfortable with 25,000, I don't know the price of.
Well, that's right. I do have it. Luckily, we have about 150 ton of gravel left over from last year. We always try to keep a little stockpile of gravel. So that's gonna cushion us a little bit budget-wise. We still need about 60 ton of gravel to finish 1 mile. It takes about 210 to 220 tons of gravel to do 1 mile. We would need an additional $2,000 approximately in gravel. I think the program itself, about 19,000 for the county, that's for the emulsion and putting the emulsion in the work, so. The gravel actually comes out to $30.50 a ton.
So that would be about 1947.56.
your calculators right.
Yeah, so we're figuring if we have 25,
Yeah.
we're at 21, we can do about another 2%.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna budget 25, we can try to work that 25 figure into the chickens.
I'd be fine with that, yeah.
Okay.
So we have one motion to go ahead.
Yes. 25.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Myers.
Yes.
Perry.
Yes.
Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Keeler.
Yeah.
Barlow.
Yes.
The only other item I have is a spring cleanup, that's where we bring in the roll-off out back. People can bring on their chairs and couches and mattresses down and dispose of them. We cannot take any appliances that has or would have Freon in it. We're not allowed to take them. We can take tires if they're off of the rims. We cannot take tires with rims on. There is a charge of $1 per tire, to help with the cost of disposing of the tires, so. If you bring down 4 tires and they're off of the rims, and then you'll be expected to pay $4 at the time you drop the tires off. So, what's that?
Local residents only.
And it's, yeah, Laconia residents, you probably, if they don't recognize you, you'd be checked for a driver's license or ID. And it's gonna be Friday the 5th and Saturday the 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, that's all I have.
Motion also for the extra dumpster.
I think it's that in there. Yeah. But if you want, we're gonna get the extra, roll-off, it's a 40-yard roll-off. It's additional cost to the village of $506, and I'd like council's approval to go ahead and get that. CCH, provides one roll-off, but we have normally more than enough to overfill the one the first day, and the second day we fill the second one. So, if I can have council's approval to get that second roll-off at $506 cost.
I'll make a motion to get the second one.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Myers.
Yes.
Perry.
Yes.
Buchanan.
Yes.
Earl. Keeler. Yes. Barlow.
Yes.
Any other business under street? Cemetery chapel, Susan?
The only thing is, our meeting will not be held next Tuesday, it will be Wednesday, due to a conflict with one of the board members. The other thing I want to say real quick, it's not, my daughter informed me there was a new email scheme going on. It concerns Google Docs. If you open it on your phone, it's gonna take over everything. If anybody gets it, if they want it removed, call me, I'll give you her number, she'll walk you through it. You can get it out, but don't open up any Google Docs. She got one from Fruits Room. It was cool. And then another one from Nielsen Reading Company.
All right. Water sewer, Mr. Phillips?
Nothing at this time.
All right. Zoning? Shade tree? Sue, you got anything for shade tree?
Yeah, Arbor Day is going to be Saturday, May 13th, Wick Park at 11 o'clock. So we will be planting in Buckeye.
What time?
11.
Anything else under shade tree? Miscellaneous items, I did want to mention that, they'll be doing pickup, they're starting to do it now, but it's next week, so if any of the residents have sticks or brush, they can get them on site, or crew will be going by picking them up. Anything else on miscellaneous? Good, the village, that conference call with Rita today, we were, scheduled to go on time to go live, July 1st, right now, it looks like everything's good to go. Our records are getting transferred over, they're pretty much complete, we only have about 8 records of the one that we had left to do. There will be some changes due to the Ohio Revised Code law by, House Bill 5, that's required quarterly, filing, but even though a lot of residents only file once a year, but the state passed a law that has required anything over $200 or your quarterly files say is that the Power Committee, Cheryl Pittman, all the other ones that have, put a lot of effort into it, has raised, $3,543 so far. Their goal is $4,500, plus about $900 short. They've got about 2 weeks left to go, so if anybody's, feeling generous, I think it's time to check into, Randy, or drop it off to Cheryl there, and he, pretty much wraps the project up, and I'm applauding them for their work, also applauding Neil for helping us out, and a couple other people, getting this done in such a short period of time, so, yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session and discuss the possible appointment or compensation of. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Barry.
Yes.
Dukenyak.
Yes.
Earl. Yes. Keeler. Yes. Garlow.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it out before we, everybody takes off here. There will be a, planning commission meeting May 5th at 4 p.m. here at Village Hall that is to discuss the Dunning book, pretty much about 75% of the way through, so we're almost there. David council here real soon, so that's coming up. Is there any other meetings that the council would like to have next meeting? So, for everybody to kick off, the next regular meeting will be May 17th, 7 p.m., 2017. That's the meeting. I appreciate everybody coming out here. Right around, or you can take off.